Hello everyone, CMeeCraft here with another Redstone tutorial. On this tutorial we'll be talking about basic lever locks. Sorry. Okay, so the basic idea of a lever lock is you have two levers or more and they connect to an AND gate. This is an AND gate. So basically if the levers are in a certain position, then the door will open. In this case it's this position. You can change the position by the default position for the door to be open would be down. Adding a NOT gate in front of the lever makes it so the position will be up for the door to be open. Please note when adding multiple levers you will need multiple AND gates and multiple layers of AND gates. So over here we have a slightly bigger version. There's 4 levers instead of 2. And here's the combination. Down, it's up, down, and that opens the door. So what we have here is every pair of levers is connected to an AND gate. And then these 2 AND gates connect to another AND gate, which then connects to some vertical wiring, which eventually goes to the door. So that's how this one works. This over here is the simplest version possible. Unless you just want one lever, in which case it's really not a combination, it's just push the lever. In this one I've also installed a few mechanisms to help you. So let's say you just got in here. You just did the combination and you want to close the door behind you so all of the creepers that were chasing you don't come into your home. I installed this lever. Hold on, that sign really isn't necessary for the chest. So I installed that lever. What this lever basically does is, this lever is over here on this side of the wall. So when it's powered, it unpowers this redstone torch, which powers this torch. When it's off, then that torch is powered and this torch is unpowered. So basically the redstone goes all the way over here to this piston, which can push or retract, which can push this block into the circuit or retract it from the circuit, therefore breaking the circuit. So even if the code is properly entered, if this piston is on its off state, it's impossible to open the door. See? Door's closed. So that's one of the mechanisms I've added to this one. Another mechanism is this lever up here on the ceiling. Okay, so let's say that you just got in here, you entered the code, and then one of your people on a server decides to mess with you and messes with one of the levers closing the door behind you, attempting to trap you inside. This lever here, when pulled, even if this lever is in its state with the piston retracted, it won't affect this lever here. So this lever is right under this block, and it goes all the way to the door. So that's just in case someone tries to lock you inside. You can never be locked inside your own house. Yeah, so now hold on, I'm just gonna cut away to a different redstone lever lock thing that Raspberry 2 built using this concept, just to show you how big of a scale and how crazy of locks you can make with this lock mechanism. Yeah, so this is just a wall with a lock on it, which has 3, 6, 9, 10 levers on it. So that's a lot of possible combinations. And actually, Raspberry 2 told me to try to crack the code, and I could not do it. So this lock is pretty safe, assuming that people won't like break through your wall, in which case it's pretty useless. But normally people don't like destroying other people's houses like that, and especially the redstone. So as you can see, the more levers you add, the more layers of AND gates you need to add. So keep that in mind, because this really isn't exactly compact, unless you want to do like vertical wiring or something like that. But just keep that in mind. So that's quite a large lock system, so you could really make it as large or small as you want. So we could have 100 levers here, but then it would take forever to enter the code. But you get my point. You can add a ton of levers here. So again, just remember that you need to, and it gets a little more complicated when you're adding like 2 rows of levers, but don't forget you'll want to add your NOT gates, which is basically, instead of having this redstone here, you would have a redstone torch to make just a simple little NOT gate. So this has been my tutorial on basic lever lock systems. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, everybody, keep making awesome redstone stuff.